I thought we would talk about some actual real estate investing experiences today. I own 9 buy and hold real estate investment properties here in Northern California, but that's not the interesting part. You see, on November 1st when I woke up, I was expecting to have 3 vacancies all at once. 3 vacancies at the same time. So that's 30% of my portfolio vacant on the same day. This is not great because every day that a property's not rented is money lost. And getting multiple properties rented all at the same time can become a challenge, especially when you start getting into needing repairs across several properties all at once. So I'm hoping for the best here. I'm Jay, welcome to Gem.
Subscribe.
Let's get into this. Okay, so real quick, I think we need to first set up the scenario. I mentioned there were 3 properties. One was a 5-bedroom, one was a 3-bedroom, and the other one was a 2-bedroom. A lot of landlords talk about having another tenant lined up in advance. This way you can get your new tenant in there real quick with minimal vacancy time. I don't do that for a couple of reasons. Number 1, you don't know what condition that property is going to be in and how long it's going to take you to fix it up. And number 2, what happens if the tenant needs more time? Then your new tenant that you have lined up is pretty upset because you have no property available for them to rent. And exactly that happened with the 5-bedroom home. On the morning of November 1st, the tenant contacted me and said she would need another month. So the 5-bedroom one is pretty easy. We can take that off the table. At least it's a little less to deal with all at once. So that leaves 2 properties that are scheduled for vacancy on the morning of November 1st. And next up, the tenant from the 3-bedroom gave me a call and said the keys were ready and she had finished moving out. Now this one I was pretty excited about because I had just done a full remodel on this property 1 year prior. So I assumed that the tenant would move out, I would check it out, and everything would be good. Do you think that's what happened? Do you think that's what happened? Of course that's not what happened. This property was remodeled not too long ago. Actually, right before she moved in about a year ago. So hopefully it's still in pretty good condition. By the way, you guys like my sweet ride? All right, so we're about to head out now and check it out. Well, guess what? I showed up and the tenant had totally destroyed the property. What on earth? Wow, I'm basically in disbelief here. They've taken horrible care of this property. I couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. But I mean, this was serious damage. I'm talking the brand new luxury vinyl plank flooring that I had put in, just filthy. That stuff is hard to destroy, and she managed to chip it up and even had a big spot of red paint right on the floor. Oh, it was so upsetting. And there were door handles ripped off of solid core doors. She's like, what, does the Incredible Hulk live here? What's going on? Just take a look at some of this stuff that's going on here. I mean, I could just go on and on. It was a huge mess. But this is the kind of thing that happens when you're a landlord, and you gotta be ready for this sort of stuff. Well, that came out of nowhere. Oh, and then there's this thing where they decided to put a hole in the sheetrock and run their wires for their entertainment center through the wall, but they cut an extension cord and spliced the wires directly into the receptacle. So what's happening here?
It's connected to the power directly with this. It's got the wire. It's a 14.
They wired up an extension cord to the back end of the receptacle. They sure enough
Let's only
did.
put it in the screw.
Seems safe. So the first thing I had to do there is start repairing some of the damage. But now we're gonna put the story of the 3-bedroom on the back burner for a minute. All right, let's quickly move on to property number 3. Recall that property number 3 is the 2-bedroom, which was also vacant as of November 1st. So in this property, the tenants that lived there were there when I purchased the property. So I never had a chance to remodel the property. It was just kind of how it was when I got it. The tenants moved out and they did do a good job of cleaning up the property. They really took their time to make sure they cleaned every part of the property inside and out, but the property was very outdated. And the tenants had been living there for a long time, so there was some wear and tear on the property. It really wasn't quite rental ready, even though the tenants did a good job with cleaning up. So this is the property here. You can see what they've done to the laminate. They added these colors, paint colors, not at all what I wanted in here. That's okay. We're gonna fix this up, make it look good. Here's the before of the sink. Here's the hallway and the bathroom. All right, here we go. Looking at the bedroom, they got these carpets in here. These carpets were new at the time, but they've already completely destroyed the carpets. You can really see it right here. They've destroyed the carpet. There's some other issues, possible leak or some kind of problem right here in the sheetrock. We're gonna have to address that. Aside from these few issues inside the home, I was pretty unhappy to find that the siding on the outside had developed wood rot. You could just poke your finger into it and the wood would just fall apart from the pressure of your finger. Just completely rotten. Not good, so I had to get a crew out there to start making those repairs right away. So now there are 2 renovation projects going on all at once. And you know this can get kind of expensive. Yeah, this ain't stressful at all. Oh. All right, let's transition back to the 3-bedroom for a moment. So with the 3-bedroom, I didn't really want to do any upgrades. I just wanted to get it back into the condition it was when I did the upgrades 1 year ago. So that involved repairing some of the damage, replacing doors, cleaning up the floor. Luckily, the luxury vinyl plank flooring is pretty durable. We were able to put a little goof off on there and get most of the stains and paint off. It's never going to be as good as it was when it was brand new, but I think we got it back into acceptable condition. This is why I love luxury vinyl plank flooring. A little bit of goof off, and check it out. The red spot is gone. Anyway, we quickly repaired everything in the whole house and got the entire house back to how it was supposed to be. The bad news is, I ended up spending about $3,500 to get it back into this condition. And the tenant's deposit was only $2,500. So I could spend some time trying to take her to court and get that money back if I want to, or I can just sum it up to a loss and move on. The good news is, I was able to get the property rented to a great family. I was even able to get slightly higher rent than the previous tenant was paying. So we can check property number 2 off the list as a situation that has been solved. The real fun happened with the 2-bedroom property. At the same time that we were working on that 3-bedroom, we already had construction underway on the 2-bedroom. Wanted to make some improvements there. So the flooring guy has already started on the unit. He's got the old floor ripped out and we've got the new luxury vinyl planks ready to go in. But we don't want to put those in until we finish with the sheetrock repair and the painting because we might potentially mess up the new floor. The entire floor plan is pretty small. It's only about 800 square feet. Unfortunately, outside there's a bunch of dry rot, so I'm gonna fix that too while I'm here. Might as well not defer that maintenance. Probably best to do it now while we've got this place under construction. So you can see we've filled in some of the big cracks that were in here, and we're getting ready to put down the new floor. The new flooring is gonna be luxury vinyl plank. You can see that here. Also took the countertops off. We're gonna be adding some quartz countertops. Okay, it's getting pretty late in the evening here, but I just wanted you to see that we got this place pretty well tore up. We already got the prep work done here, but now the painting has to go up. We're gonna put 3 colors. We're gonna go with a light gray, we're gonna have a dark gray accent wall, and we're gonna go with Swiss coffee for the trim and doors. So we ended up replacing the flooring, putting all new 5-inch baseboards all the way throughout the home. Also, we completely remodeled the bathroom and kitchen and put fresh paint throughout the house. So I'm over here and we're still working. I think this place will be finished in about a day or 2. We're getting really close. A lot of great work has been done. We got the new floors in, some tall baseboards. I love the way the wall paint looks. Some really neat features in the kitchen too. Let me show you. First of all, there's Lucy. Hi, douche. See, look in here, the backsplash is going up, the new quartz countertop is in. This faucet is just so cool. Definitely not necessary for a rental, but I couldn't help myself. It lights up. Can you believe that? The light up faucet was just too good. I ended up swapping it out for the one in my own home. So this house is looking so awesome right about now, except for this vanity. It's the same old vanity. I thought I could save it. I was gonna have a guy come in and re-enamel it to make it white, but he wants $250 just to do this little sink. For that price, I could buy a whole new vanity and top. That's what I thought until I noticed that the vanity was a non-standard size, and it's crammed between 2 walls. Also, when I looked under the vanity, the plumbing was kind of weird. It comes through the side, so any new vanity installed would have to be reworked to accommodate this plumbing. The $250 is starting to sound pretty good. So that's what I did, and it turned out great. Oh, I think it's time for the big reveal on this one. Are you guys ready? I said, are you guys ready? love that. And we did a couple other little things like paint the floor in the laundry room and add some sheetrock to the garage. I'm still looking for a tenant for this 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. It just looks great. If you got any value out of this at all, be sure to hit that like button and also consider subscribing so that you can get more content just like this. And let me tell you, I can't wait to share with you what's going on with that 5-bedroom house. The tenant just moved out and you won't believe what's going on over there. But that's a story for next time. And until then, you guys are awesome.